racks to elevate the chicken on the wire rack on the sheet pan. And I recommend that you, at the bottom of the pan, you can put some sliced potatoes, some sliced onions, a bed that is going to become so flavorful after the chicken juices drip on it once the chicken is cooking. So yeah, I'll be back to show you what it looks like before it goes into the oven. Alright, I forgot to mention that the oven is preheated at 425 degrees. I've already been preheating it for about 10 minutes, so it's good to go. And another thing that I did with the chicken, since it was in a wet marinade for about 2 to 3 hours, I just took each piece with a paper towel and I took off the excess marinade. And the excess marinade, like you see in the bowl, you're just going to dump out. But yeah, that helps to ensure that your skin is as dry as possible so it browns up nicely. So it's going to go into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. The thighs are skinned down, so we give the meat a chance to cook thoroughly on this side. And then once that's done, we're going to flip them over, and I'll show you what they look like halfway, so that we flip them over at that time, and we're going to cook for the remainder amount of time. But I'll show you what they look like halfway done. Alright, it's been about 25 minutes, and this is what they look like. As you saw, I put them skin side down first, and the meat side has really gotten a chance to cook on those thighs especially. So now I've just rotated and flipped them. And just make sure that you know the hot spots in your oven, and if need be, you can always rotate the pan 90 degrees. Okay, so they're gonna go back in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Always keep an eye on it, and if you want, you can always adjust the temperature down to 400 if you see that the skin is getting too brown before the inside is cooked. Okay, but I'll show you what they look like once they're done. Alright, and this is what they look like after 20 to 25 minutes, the second time that I flipped them. So as you can hear, very crispy. So this is what flipping the skin does for your chicken. So just make sure that if you have a thermometer, you insert it into the thickest part of the thigh, and it reads at least 170 degrees. It's pretty much impossible to overcook dark meat, especially legs and thighs. But that was all the recipe that I had for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And I want to get more people to look at my videos and to join the communities, because I'll be sharing more recipes and more stories very soon. Okay, but that was it for me today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.